Understanding whether a woman is physically attracted to you can often feel like deciphering a complex code. While every individual expresses attraction differently based on personality, culture, and context, there are universal nonverbal cues and subtle behaviors that suggest physical interest. If you've been wondering whether she feels a spark when you're around here, are 5 signs she's physically attracted to you. Number 1, she plays with her appearance around you. When it comes to understanding human attraction, subtle cues often speak louder than words. One particularly telling sign that a woman may be physically attracted to you is how she interacts with her appearance in your presence. This behavior may not always be overt or intentional, but it can be a powerful indicator of interest. She may start by adjusting her clothing, smoothing out a wrinkle, fixing a strap, or subtly tugging at her outfit to ensure it fits just right. These movements often reflect a desire to present herself at her best, especially when she knows you're watching. Also, these adjustments aren't just about comfort or habit. They can signal that she's consciously or subconsciously trying to catch your eye hair, plays a central role in attraction, and many women instinctively touch or play with their hair when they're around someone they find appealing. She might twirl a strand around her finger, tuck her hair behind her ear, or run her hands through it to create volume. Additionally, this behavior tends to occur more frequently during moments of laughter or when you're making strong eye contact, adding another layer of intimacy and signaling that she feels a connection. Her attention to her lips can be another sign. If she's reapplying lip gloss or subtly pursing her lips while looking at you, it may not be purely for cosmetic upkeep. Lips are among the most sensual features of the face, and drawing attention to them is a time-tested, instinctual form of flirtation. Furthermore, this behavior often coincides with other inviting signals, like smiling more often or speaking in a softer tone. When you're near, mirrors and reflections also become tools of expression in these scenarios. If she's glancing at her reflection in a window or using her phone as a mirror to check her appearance, especially when you're nearby, it likely means she's aware of your presence and wants to ensure she looks her best. This type of grooming behavior, while it may seem casual, often indicates that she's thinking about how you perceive her. These signals resemble behaviors seen throughout the animal kingdom, where subtle grooming or display tactics are used to attract a mate. Humans are no different. The way we adjust and present ourselves around those we find attractive is deeply rooted in our evolutionary psychology. Also, these behaviors are typically done without conscious thought, making them even more revealing in essence. When a woman plays with her appearance around you, whether by adjusting her clothes, playing with her hair, or checking her reflection, she's likely signaling more than just self-care. It's a dance of subtle gestures designed to capture attention and spark mutual interest. Being aware of these signs can help you better understand her feelings and possibly recognize the beginning of a mutual attraction. Number 2, she finds excuses to be near you. Attraction can be a subtle dance of signals and responses, often playing out in gestures and behavior rather than words. One of the clearest yet often overlooked signs that a woman is physically attracted to you is her consistent effort to be near you when someone desires a closer connection. Whether emotional, physical, or both, they tend to position themselves in ways that increase proximity and shared space. This is especially true when it's done intentionally and repeatedly. When a woman finds excuses to be near you, it's often more than just coincidence. Maybe she gravitates toward your side during group conversations or consistently ends up next to you at social gatherings. While this might seem like a small gesture on the surface, it often signals something deeper. People are naturally drawn to those they feel connected to, and physical closeness can be a subconscious way to foster intimacy and familiarity. Also notice how she reacts in shared spaces. Does she linger a little longer after others have left? Perhaps she finds reasons to stay behind, whether it's to ask a question, share a joke, or simply to be present in your company. These moments may seem casual, but they often reflect a deliberate desire to extend time with you beyond what's required. This extended presence is not just about enjoying conversation. It may reflect a growing comfort with being physically close, a crucial step in the development of physical attraction. Additionally, how she chooses her seating in various settings can be revealing if given multiple options, and she consistently chooses the spot right next to you. It may be more than a preference for the view or convenience in crowded, or even informal settings where people naturally form smaller subgroups. Her consistent choice to be in your immediate vicinity suggests a desire for a shared space, both literal and metaphorical. It signals a comfort and interest in occupying a bubble of closeness with you. Furthermore, her behavior in these moments often reveals even more. There may be subtle touches, like a brief graze of the arm, leaning in slightly when speaking or mirroring your posture. These cues often accompany the act of staying near and reinforce the sense that she's seeking a physical connection, even if she isn't stating it outright. Physical attraction rarely announces itself directly. It lives in gestures, choices, and patterns that unfold over time. When a woman frequently finds reasons to be near you, whether it's staying close during a conversation, choosing the seat beside you, or lingering when everyone else has moved on, it's often her way of expressing interest. These actions, though small, are often meaningful indicators that she feels drawn to you and wants to bridge the gap between casual acquaintance and something more intimate. Number three, she compliments your appearance. Understanding the signals of physical attraction can sometimes feel like deciphering a complex code. But one of the clearest and most telling signs is when a woman compliments your appearance. This gesture, though seemingly simple on the surface, often holds deeper meaning, especially when those compliments are specific and directed at your physical traits. When a woman is physically attracted to you, she may not shy away from expressing what she finds appealing. Compliments in this context often go beyond polite remarks or casual observations. For instance, if she remarks on the sharpness of your jawline, the tone of your voice, or the way your clothes fit you, it can be a subtle yet sincere way of revealing her attraction. These types of compliments are rooted in an appreciation of your physical presence rather than your intellect, humor, or personality traits. Also, the frequency and timing of these compliments can offer additional insight. If she finds moments to comment on how good you look today, how your cologne suits you, or how she likes your hairstyle, especially when these observations aren't prompted, it's a strong indication that she's paying attention to your physicality. These remarks often come naturally when someone is drawn to another person's outward appearance, and they can reveal a level of attentiveness that goes beyond platonic interest. Additionally, the tone in which these compliments are delivered can speak volumes. A compliment wrapped in a warm smile, delivered with lingering eye contact, or accompanied by a playful touch often carries more weight than words alone. In these moments, her body language and facial expressions become part of the communication, adding a layer of emotion and intent that words can't always fully convey. Furthermore, such compliments can be accompanied by an eagerness to see you more often or to engage in one-on-one conversations. When a woman is attracted to you, she may use compliments as a gateway to deepen the interaction, subtly encouraging more closeness and connection by expressing what she finds attractive about your appearance. She not only reveals her desires, but also invites you to notice her interest. It's important to differentiate these compliments from those rooted in friendly admiration. While friends may praise your sense of style or tell you that you clean up well, compliments that hint at desire usually have a more personal, even flirtatious tone. They're specific, emotionally charged, and often delivered in moments of shared intimacy or relaxed conversation. In short, when a woman consistently compliments your appearance, especially in ways that highlight your physical traits, it's often more than just flattery. It's a sign of attraction, a gentle yet clear signal that she sees you not only as someone interesting, but also as someone she finds physically appealing. Paying attention to these cues can help you better understand her feelings and respond in kind if the attraction is mutual. Number four, she responds positively to your touch. Physical attraction often reveals itself in subtle, unspoken ways. One of the most telling indicators can be how a woman responds to your touch. This type of communication goes beyond words and relies heavily on body language, comfort levels, and mutual chemistry. When a woman is physically attracted to you, her body may signal approval through her reactions. To light, respectful, physical contact, touch, when initiated appropriately, can be a powerful barometer of someone's interest. A gentle pat on the back, a brief touch on the arm during a conversation, or a friendly nudge can all serve as social cues. When these moments are met with warmth, such as a genuine smile, relaxed posture, or even her moving closer to you, it often suggests that she feels at ease and Your presence, her positive response may not just be about comfort, it could be a clear sign of physical attraction. Also, her tendency to reciprocate your touch is worth noticing if after you make contact, she mirrors the gesture or maintains physical proximity. It's likely a reflection of her desire to maintain that connection. These responses demonstrate that she not only accepts, but also welcomes your presence on a physical level. It's not about overt gestures, but the subtle ways she engages with you through touch. Additionally, her body language can reinforce these signals. A woman who enjoys your touch might lean toward you when you speak or lightly brush against you during conversation. These are instinctive actions that often indicate a strong, even if subconscious level of attraction. Furthermore, the way she maintains eye contact or tilts her head when you're close can deepen the impression that she's drawn to you physically. However, it's just as important to be attuned to signals that suggest discomfort. If she pulls away quickly, crosses her arms, or her body becomes stiff when touched, it's likely an indication that she isn't feeling a similar level of attraction. These reactions are not meant to be taken personally, but rather respected as expressions of her boundaries. Paying attention to these cues allows for a respectful and genuine connection, which is the foundation of any healthy interaction. In summary, a woman's positive response to touch can be a meaningful sign of physical attraction. Her willingness to remain close, engage in subtle physical reciprocation, and show openness through body language all suggest a deeper interest. Also, respecting her boundaries when she does not respond positively is equally important, as true connection stems from mutual comfort and consent. Number 5, she teases or flirts playfully. Attraction can be a subtle language often spoken through gestures, expressions, and playful exchanges. One of the more nuanced but telling signs that a woman may be physically attracted to someone is through her teasing or playful flirting. While it might seem lighthearted on the surface, this behavior often carries a deeper layer of interest and intimacy that shouldn't be overlooked. When a woman teases in a playful manner, it frequently serves as a socially acceptable way to express interest without laying all her cards on the table. It creates a sense of familiarity and emotional connection, allowing her to explore the chemistry between you in a relaxed, pressure-free way. For instance, if she jokes about your dedication to the gym or makes a witty comment about your quirky sense of style, it might seem like harmless banter. However, underneath those words, she may be drawing attention to the things she notices and possibly admires about you. Also, playful teasing often comes paired with other subtle cues that hint at physical attraction. A teasing remark might be accompanied by a warm smile, a prolonged gaze, or even a light touch on your arm or shoulder. These gestures, while seemingly casual, can speak volumes. They signal comfort, trust, and an eagerness to be physically close, all of which are significant markers of attraction. Furthermore, the tone and delivery of her teasing can be quite telling. A flirtatious tone, laced with laughter or delivered with a mischievous glint in her eye, tends to go beyond mere joking. It creates a private, almost conspiratorial vibe between the two of you, an unspoken agreement that this interaction holds a layer of tension and excitement. In such moments, the teasing becomes less about the words themselves and more about the energy shared. Additionally, playful flirting is often used as a way to gauge your reactions. She may tease you lightly to see if you respond with equal wit or if you reciprocate the attention. This exchange can become a dance of sorts where both parties are feeling out the boundaries and possibilities. If the teasing is mutual and builds over time, it may indicate that the attraction is not one-sided but shared. It's also important to consider consistency. If her playful teasing is frequent and seems to be reserved mostly for you, that exclusivity can be a strong sign of interest. It suggests that she sees you differently from others and chooses to engage with you in a way that feels more intimate and flirtatious. In summary, while playful teasing can sometimes be dismissed as simply a fun or friendly interaction, it often carries more weight when viewed through the lens of attraction. It allows a woman to express interest without being overt, using humor and lightheartedness as a way to build connection and flirt. Paying attention to the context, tone, and accompanying body language can help decode whether that playful teasing is just a joke or something far more meaningful. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for future videos.